Hey guys, it's Sunday, April 23rd, and we're back with some more room designs. In studio today, I have Mandy and Steve. Hey guys.
Hey Michael. Hey Steven.
Hi everyone.
So we just had our most recent Webkinz Room Design Awards, and I should mention it's going to be a brand new batch starting out today, and all these are going to be eligible for the next time we have our next Room Design Award. So let's get right to it and take a look at the first design. This one is a harvest room. This was sent in by Chris Talk O'Fiode. Sorry, that's a really difficult name to say there, but it is...
Ed?
Oh yeah, there you go. But I love this room because one of the coolest things I think that we have in the W Shop are these presentable gardens that you can just set up in your backyard to make it really look like a growing garden. And there you go. They've done really nicely with this one.
I like it because the bed's there and the seating area, it's like literally like an outdoor sort of home, right? Because they sleep outside and they've got a little table, but then they also live in the garden. So is that a bunny, I think, sitting on the chair? Because this looks like a good home for a bunny.
And Steve, those benches and the bed that Mandy was talking about, those were originally trading card prizes, I believe.
Yeah, I think so. The Gamer's Garden, I think.
Oh, right. The Gamer's Garden. That's an awesome theme, and it works perfectly here. We sometimes give them away as prizes as well, so keep your eyes out for those. But great room design. Let's keep going here. This was sent in by Pig Knuckles' mom, Ginger, and it's a Webkinz Day celebration. Now, when we had our Webkinz 10th year anniversary a couple of years ago, Steve, we made a room theme that commemorated that event, and it was only available for a short period of time. I think maybe only 10 days.
Yeah, very, very special room theme, and obviously the number 10 was very prominent in that theme. So yeah, this is a very exciting use of a lot of the items from that theme.
It is, and there's a lot packed in here, but they're all done really well. And I love that little countdown to Webkinz Day, which is on the wall. It was an exclusive item there, Mandy, but it displays the day of Webkinz Day that we hold every year, which is April 29th.
Which is coming up soon, but...
It is, yeah.
But yeah, I love the way they've used that floor tile, because when you first opened up this room, I was like, wow, what is happening in the corner? Because they've used the 10-year screens. And then with that floor tile, it's really created a space for that bedroom. It's really interesting because the tones of that floor tile pick up the colors of the year 10 theme perfectly. But I don't think it is a year 10 item.
No, it's not.
No, it's not. So that is really neat. That really drew my eye.
It actually feels like almost like an optical illusion.
It does.
The difference between the room tile and the screen there.
Yeah, almost like a raised bedroom as well, but really, really well done. Great job, Pig Knuckles' mom, Ginger. Wow, that's a long name. Here's a cute one. It's a bumper car arena, and this was sent in by JD4. Now, of course, not a lot of stuff were used here, but there's Mandy's favorite flooring, Mandy, the creative studio flooring. But it's just a really simple room design. I like how they've used the dark walls and the dark floor to make it look like a darker arena with like neon signs and things going along, which you would see in a bumper car arena.
Yeah, almost like a sort of laser tag place. You know, you could see this is in the corner of one of those big game stadiums. But yeah, and also I love, because of the reflection on that floor, it looks really slippery. So you can see the bumper cars would be sliding around on that.
Totally. And I think we retired those bumper cars recently, and we released a new version of it. It was either a blue one or a purple one.
Cool. And that neon sign works really well. Like, they're perfect.
Absolutely. So great job, JD04. Let's move on here. This one is a Asaia House common room, and this was sent in by Weaver1. This theme is divided up into two different types of items. There's the Asaia House items, which of course are based off of Asaia. They're all purple. And then there's Alyssa House items. And that's kind of taken off on the Harry Potter sort of idea there of having these houses that compete in a school. So here it's the bad fairies versus the good fairies. Very cool.
Yeah, I guess, wizards go to school at Hogwarts, but fairies go to school here. And I love the circular staircase. Really cool. I love all the circular staircases we have. And I think it's at Miss Cowaline's reading chair, because that works well too. Yeah.
I think so. They've got that, and they have like the loader lounger as well there, and the one that's back facing. And no, I like the way that they've used something as neutral as a gray floor and gray walls, and then made the colors pop with the purple tone.
Absolutely. And definitely this player is a fan of Asaia. I don't know if I would be part of the Alyssa House or the Asaia House. What house would you guys be part of? Why don't you leave your comments in the section below? Okay, so great job, Weaver 1. Let's move on. This one's really nice. And I see a lot of the spring prizes that we gave away this year during our spring celebration event, including those ducks crossing the road. And so the name of this room, of course, is Duck Crossing. And it was sent in by 50-ish Webbies.
Yeah, and is that a duck pet leading them, right? Across the road.
That's actually the swan.
Oh, is it the swan? I couldn't tell
Yep,
from
so the
here.
swan was from the
cute.
white chocolate eggs, and then the ducks are from the milk chocolate eggs, but perfect here. Really
well, the
nice
way
and-
they've used it, it almost looks like that's the mother duck with the ducklings following.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
super
No,
cute
it's
and-
perfect.
Yeah, and I think that bridge is from a new e-store theme, right? The Peaceful Forest theme, and I love it.
Absolutely.
It works really well with all these spring celebration items.
Yeah,
It's
I like their bunny hiding inside the hollow there.
Yeah, in the tree? Yeah, that's a
Right.
carrot bunny, right? It's so cute.
And I love that little item that's in the right corner of the room. That, I believe, is a PSI, right, Stephen? I think it was with the Badgers PSI or something like that.
Yeah, I think something like that, yeah.
And of course, the people are in their vehicles, patiently waiting for the ducks to cross. And I love that little farmer there who's actually hopped off of his tractor to get a better look at the ducks crossing the road. But great job, 50-ish Webbies, on your duck crossing room. We only have a few more left here, but this one is a Storytime Forest, and this was sent in by Gappy2. Now, this is the Peaceful Forest, Mandy, that you were talking about, right?
Exactly. That's the wallpaper and flooring, and those
Beautiful.
trees with the white leaves are really lovely. And those path tiles, Gappy 2 has created just a dreamlike landscape. It's so pretty. And the puddles, I even like the way they placed the puddles around the pond there, almost like it's sort of
Absolutely. Those are from our spring celebration, as were there was a bunch of other stuff as well, like those
Bunny
wildflowers.
plushies,
Yeah,
yeah.
the purple lilac trees. Lots of different stuff going on here, but really, really enchanting and beautiful. This is actually an indoor room, right, Stephen?
Yeah, I like this goes to show, like, with the right amount of layering of little items placed around it, how much of a deep scene that you can kind of create with this, especially with some of the new styles of the wallpapers and floorings that we're doing now, where we're not necessarily we're trying to get away from more of the boxy look to something that even an indoor room can feel very outdoors.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and I was just going to say, is that the storybook goose sleeping in the back?
Oh, yeah, it looks like it.
Such a cute touch. The storybook goose with its wing over its face is perfect in this room.
And a bunch of those white bunnies plushies from last year's spring celebration. So great job, Gappy, too. Let's move on here. This is a small size room, but it was done really well. It's the principal's office, and it was sent in by CBDH. And I think this looks like it's supposed to be Miss Cowline's office at the Kinsville Academy.
Yeah, and is that the Persian cat wallpaper? I can't remember the library wallpaper, but it works so well.
It's an e-store item,
Yeah.
But I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that. And the desk actually was available from the recess wheel, the plant we gave away during a previous Super School Day event, and the window, I think, was available from recess as well.
Yeah, it's perfect. It's just what you would imagine a principal's office to look like, right? Except that principal has kind of a stern expression. I hope nobody's in trouble.
It's interesting too. They seem to have a lot of doors coming into their office, so it's obviously a very collaborative type of school administrator there who allows so many people in and out of their room in so many different places all at once.
I was thinking you go in one door and then depending on what mood they're in, you have a choice of two doors that you get to leave.
I wonder what are behind those doors. Again, guys, leave your comments if you have some ideas. So great job. Let's move on here. This one's really cool. It's a Webkinz First National Bank, and it was sent in by Clissa. Now, this to me looks like a bank that you would see almost in the real world. They've used those hotel desks as actually the receptionist desks for this bank. Fountain is perfect. There's the safe in the right corner, and of course, there's Kinz cash machines that I believe work as dispensers. They're set up under the clock on the left side, but really well designed.
That's beautiful. I have never seen those Kinz cash machines. This is so great, especially the fountain, because, banks can be pretty, fancy sometimes. And I love that they've used an indoor fountain, but it's still very business-like with those desks. And this is really an excellent room. That safe is perfect, too.
Yeah, it's got a bit of a Christmas theme going on here, too, with the skates hanging in the background and the Christmas tree out there. But it's a very warm and inviting bank, I have to say. I'd definitely like to do my banking at this place.
Yeah, lots of items used here, of course. A lot of them you can find at the W Shop, like those cinema ribbon dividers, those green green ones that people are using to line up, waiting their turn to go to the bank. So great job, Calissa. We only have 2 more now. This one is from Cool Cat TX, and this is The Edge of the Spooky Desert. And I thought this was really well done. A lot of the stuff you see here, guys, can be found at the W Shop or the road tiles from Spree, but really well placed items.
Well, I love this item down in the bottom corner, but then I also love those sacks of Kin's cash because the Cool Cats turned them away so you don't see the W and you're just like, what is in those sacks in this spooky desert?
I know, yeah, those are actually beanbag chairs. You can get them when you play your challenge. I believe there's one challenge called Save It for a Rainy Day, and you can get 2 of them while playing your challenges. But yeah, they've set it up really, really nicely here.
Yeah, it looks like they're digging a hole here to hide that sack of cash beanbag chair.
Exactly.
And then you have the mysterious unmarked graves there.
Yeah.
I know, this is spooky.
It is, but it's really neat. And the roadside diner signs, too, is also from one of those challenges. Of course, the challenges, those icons listed along the left side of your room, those are your challenges. So click on those icons to see what tasks you have to perform in order to win a prize. And you'll see the prize you can win, too. But there's a lot of prizes that you can only win by playing your challenges, guys. So good luck with that.
I was just going to ask before we move on, is that a family score prize, that bed in the middle, the camper bed?
Yep.
I love that. That's
awesome.
So cool.
Very cool. So let's move on, and it's our last one from today, and it is from Luklen Back 6. Mandy, you give it a shot.
Oh, I don't know. Lachlan Back 6. I put a Scottish lilt on it.
Little Uncle Back 6. I don't know.
I don't know.
But it's an exam room. And so we've seen a lot of sort of Dr. Quack hospital exam rooms. And this one's really cute because we were talking about that Webkinz 10 room theme that we had. Well, we also have a Superfan room theme that was available a while ago in the W Shop. And they've used the Superfan wallpaper and flooring here. I think actually it was, or it might be on the wheel for upcoming Webkinz Day.
Well, this looks like a pediatrician's office, right?
Right.
You imagine you take your little Kins here because it's all very bright colors and comfy chairs and the wackies on the wall and the characters. I mean, this is an adorable wallpaper that they've chosen and flooring.
Works really well,
yeah, it's so friendly and happy and some toys even there, and I love it.
Not clinical at all. Very, very warm and inviting, and feels like a place you feel comfortable bringing your little webbies.
Yeah, and lots of little touches like the Dr. Quack's eye chart and stethoscope, the green apple clock that I believe we gave away during Webkinz Friends, and same with the little forced first aid kit. So great job, Loosen Back 6, sorry. But great job, everybody who sent me design.
Everybody should send like the phonetic pronunciation of their names when they
That's a good idea. That's a good idea, Mandy.
Unless you want to hear Michael mangle it on the video.
There's always that, like, to embarrass me. But no, thank you guys for sending in your designs. You can always send them to us at letsbuild@gans.com, and make sure that you subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/Webkinz. Thank you, Mandy, so much.
Thank you.
And thank you, Steven.
Thank you.
And thank you, all of you. We will talk to you soon. Bye.
Bye.